Thank you for joining my session. I'm registered psychotherapist practicing in Ontario, qualifying, and every day I'm trying to share some useful information that might help to improve and support your mental well-being. And I'm trying to share some evidence-based strategies to make your life easier. And today we will be discussing about attachment styles and motivation and how we can use our attachment styles in order to increase motivation. Oftentimes, we are not aware of our attachment styles. However, this can considerably impact our motivation, success, and understanding your attachment style, and can help to better understand yourself, and eventually to increase your success and productivity. And today we're also going to explore powerful psychological topic that many people overlook. Most people think that motivation is about discipline. They think that I'm not motivated enough, I lack willpower, I just need to be more disciplined. But in psychology, motivation is often rooted in willpower. And in relationships, humans are not only goal-driven beings, we are connection-driven beings. And relationships we form early in life influence how we approach risks, goals, and success later in adulthood. So what's attachment? Attachment theory was first developed by psychologist John Bowlby, and according to this theory, a child learns how the world works through the relationships with caregivers. And deep in subconscious, the brain begins to answer questions like, is the world safe? Am I worthy? Will someone be there when I need support? And these answers don't just affect childhood, they shape adult behavior as well. And psychology identifies four main attachment styles, which include secure attachment. People with secure attachment generally see the world as safe, and failure is not a threat to their identity. Because of this, they take risks more easily, and their motivation tends to be intrinsic. And the second style is anxious attachment. People with anxious attachment often carry the fear, what if I'm not enough? What if I will be abandoned? What if I will lose? And they are often motivated by external validation. And success becomes proof of worth. So this can lead to high achievements, overworking, overstudying, but also high exhaustion. The next style is avoidant attachment. Avoidant people often learned early that it's safer not to depend on anyone. Therefore, they try to distance themselves emotionally, and their motivation may look strong from outside, but internal fulfillment can feel empty. And the next attachment style is disorganized attachment. This style often develops after chaotic or traumatic relationships, and people both crave for closeness and fear at the same time. This can create unstable motivation patterns. And the next is the link between attachment and goal. So, motivation is not only about what you want, it's also about what success means to your relationships. Try to notice your thoughts related with success or studying or working or related with your goals, and try to understand how they are connected with your relationships. For instance, what would happen if you would succeed? What would happen if you would fail? Which thoughts come up with them, and which feelings do you have at that moment? And try to gently observe these thoughts and feelings, and then try to understand how these feelings and thoughts might be impacting your motivation, your consistency. Maybe some anxiety arises when you think that you are succeeding or you are failing, and this can be explaining procrastination or avoidant behavior. Or on the contrary, maybe you are overworking, overperforming because you are just trying to prove people that you are enough, you are capable, if it's related with attachment styles. So your subconscious might ask, if I succeed, will people reject me? Or if I fail, will I be abandoned? Will success isolate me? And for many people, growth feels risky because it threatens belonging. And there was a person who wanted to pursue their academic career, and they were capable and talented, yet they kept delaying the college applications. And Eventually, we discovered something important, that his family didn't support academic ambition, and in his subconscious mind, success was equal to distancing from family, and his brain associated achievement with loneliness. So motivation collapsed, and this caused avoidant behavior. Sometimes the real obstacle to motivation is not laziness, it's the fear of losing connection. And if success subconsciously means losing belonging, the brain might be pulling you back, and you might be avoiding, procrastinating. So, how this might help you to increase your motivation and consistency, productivity? Take a piece of paper and write this question. If I succeed, what will change in my life? Then write another question. How might this change affect my relationships? And the answers can reveal powerful insights, and it might help you to understand yourself better. Why are you avoiding? Why are you overworking? Why are you procrastinating? And the good news is that attachment patterns can be healed, they can be changed, and they can be used in order to increase your motivation. And the first step goes through increasing your awareness, understanding your patterns, understanding the links between these feelings, thoughts, attachment, learned behavior, and your future goals and success. And you can change your attachment styles, your performance, your behavior by increasing your awareness, working on them, and taking more professional psychological support, and using your experiences, observing your experiences, understanding yourself, and increasing your awareness. And developing awareness of your attachment style would also help you to build more supportive relationships, strengthening internal security, understanding yourself better, and connecting goals with identity rather than approval. So, first of all, after setting your goals, try to understand why these goals are important for you, and which version would you like to see after achieving all, or while achieving your goals. Which version of you would like to show up more often, and how this might benefit other people, what change you would like to see as a result of achieving your goals, how you would like these goals to impact the people whom you care about. And you can intentionally help your motivation to grow by using the people, by using psychological safety, and being close to people whom you value, whom you care about, where you feel safe. And when people feel secure, they take more risk, and when they take risks, they grow, they develop, they succeed. So if this video helped you to see motivation from different perspectives, to understand yourself better, don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, and write in the comments if you have any questions. And if you would like to share, which attachment style do you think you relate to the most? And in the next videos, we'll continue to explore your inner critique, how the voice in your head might be sabotaging you. And if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to ask it in the comments, and see you in the next videos. Take care of yourself.